gloves on, and away we go. Today we are going to be, I don't want to say finishing, that's kind of the goal, but all of these videos have kind of taken at least 3 videos to finish, but we'll see if we can get this one done in 2. This is going to be whispered, so I wanted to just say, if you enjoyed the first one, stick around as we finish this Lego Speed Champions Formula One Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. This is the VCARB, or the RB VCARB, or the Racing Bulls VCARB, I can't remember, championship contender from 2024. We have our decals here that we left off on, and we have our remaining bags, so 5 and 6 we are not going to use just yet. I'll put those over here. But we need to dump bags 3 and 4. Bags 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Alright, let's dump bag 3. And bag 4. Okay, so you know I like to separate these into colors, so let's do that now. If you're new here, thank you so much for watching and clicking on this video. My name is Jake, and I love ASMR, as well as any open-wheeled racing, so pretty much F1 and IndyCar are my 2 favorite types, but I'll watch anything. I don't really like NASCAR, but no hate. Let's get all of these pieces over here. We'll get the red pieces over here. These little clear pieces that I kind of self-proclaimed as bras. Clearly, I don't see a lot of those. And, you know, I'll keep these smaller pieces over here. So we'll put the blue over here, and then we'll put the red, the white, the gray. I hope y'all are having a wonderful evening or morning or day, whatever time that you've decided to watch this video. Okay, I think we're starting to look good right here. Okay. I have a dog hair on me. Okay, I'm gonna try to go a little bit faster. So maybe less talking and there's a dog hair on the mic and it is annoying me. I do like microphone noises. Let me know in the comments if you like that or if you don't. Okay, so I think we need a long piece, this piece, and a green piece. And the green piece is going to go like this. I don't think it matters which way. And then this is going to go in this front spot. I'm going to take our driver out of our car so that they don't make a big loud noise when I flip it upside down. This is going to go like this. Okay. I said I was going to be faster. Of course, we get these intense pieces that are somewhat more complex than the other ones. Okay, come on. I'm not having this. It's also really annoying when you have short nails. I can't stand having long nails. But when it comes to things like this, it's really annoying. Okay. Get in there. It's like I knew I wanted to go faster, and this was the first piece that we needed. Okay, we got that in. Next, we need 4 of these black pieces. I'm going to move the mic a little bit. I can't see at all. Okay, this is a little bit better. Okay, where are the pieces that look like? Here they are. 1, 2, 3. And 4. So it's going to go 2 on each side with the first one, the first hole filled. Oh my gosh, did I do this wrong? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed. The piece is upside down. The white piece with the green dot. Because this stupid thing. This hurts, by the way. So it should be like this. Like, when you cut your fingernails too short and like the skin presses against your nail or your finger and it like kind of hurts. That's what doing all of this feels like right now. I did cut my nails, I think, yesterday, so that's on me. Okay. Now let's get one of these pieces. I bet, because it goes through. This. It might be easier to just build it like that. So much dog hair. And this goes in on the side that I don't know why it's so much harder tonight for me. And there is so much dog hair. I don't know why. I have a miniature Australian Shepherd and she sheds so bad. And it is springtime here in Austin and it's like allergies are so bad. I feel really bad for her. Like she keeps scratching, but she's also like shedding her winter coat. And I live in a very small studio apartment and it's really annoying to like feel like you're cleaning every single second of the day just for there to be more hair. I don't really like how this wiggles, but whatever. Like it doesn't look, I don't know. I'm gonna leave that to like, it's gonna be fine. This piece goes, oh, you know why? Because I did it on the wrong piece. Y'all, this is what I get. This is literally what I get for saying, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna finish this entire piece tonight, and then I do this all wrong. Okay. It goes on this side. Okay. Let's make sure that's the right way. I was a little suspicious of the way that this was going in because based on the last models that we've built, those like wheel, like well things are always on the back of the vehicle. And so this was like, why is it at the front? It's because I'm stupid. So let's put these back on. At least I know how these go on though. Like I don't have to like redo all of it. I say that and then this is gonna break, watch. Gosh, I sometimes hate having such fat fingers. Ow. It hurts. Okay. We're getting there. That is, you know what, y'all? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, but I'm also sick and tired of this. Okay. This will go like so. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Yeah, there's definitely, I think, going to be a part 3 to this. Okay, there we go. That is correct. Now, we need this piece to go on top of the red. And then one of these pieces to that's going to go on top of that. And then we need 15. 15 is right here. That's going to go on the longer piece. And 8. Where is 8? 8 is right here. Oh, and it's Honda. There we go. Why they couldn't print these, I don't know, but again, I digress. So this is going to go right here. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So this piece, and this piece. Oh, I did cut my nails today. That's why they are. I was like, I don't remember it being like this. So we need 15, which is on the other side, and 6. So 15 doesn't matter which way we put it on. It's a little crooked, but I think we'll be fine. I don't know. You know what? I think it's fine for right now. If I put it on and I hate it, I'll retract it and do it off camera. Who am I kidding? I'm not gonna do that. I think it's fine. I mean, it's a little off, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll fix it later. Okay, now we need. What do we need? We need this piece, this piece, this piece, and this piece. So this piece goes like that. And then this piece goes on top. Right. And that will go right here. That doesn't really fit. Like, it does, but it doesn't. I don't know, I don't like that. It looks like we're going to do the same thing on the other side, so I need this piece, one of these pieces, this piece, this piece. Okay. This piece is going to cover this piece right here. And then we need 20 and 21. those are going to go on the sides, leaving 1, 2, 3. So 20 and 21 are right here and right here. And now we need 2 of the black squares with the caps. And those are going to go on this piece right here. It's the peg that is closest, so there's still one exposed. And then these little bird beak things. So we need 2 of these on top of each other. And then 1 of these. And number 12 is going to go on that. So number 12 is right here. And then it's going to go on this side, onto the exposed bag. And then we're going to do it on the other side. So we need 2 of these bird beak looking things that go on top. And then this piece that sits right on top. And number 11 is going to go on this one. I'm going to do this the same way but upside down, because that seemed to be a little bit easier. Like that. And then that is going to go on this side right here. Perfect. Then we need 2 of the single dots, 2 of these pegs, and 2 of these little spoons. And we're going to flip this over and put this into that hurts. Don't clip your fingernails before you build Legos. That is what I'm learning right now. These are going to go on either side of this steering column to be the mirrors. But yeah, don't clip your fingernails before you do this. It's very not enjoyable. Okay. See, like, it hurts. Get in there. Not playing with you. These are also so tiny that it takes a little bit more pressure. Okay. Now that we have that, we're going to start building the nose. So, one of these pieces, and this piece, and then we need this piece that goes on the end. This piece. And then we need the L's. So this is gonna go on like so. I'm gonna have to look at how to store these. I think there's this stand on Etsy that I would love to buy. It's just I don't have a lot of room in my apartment, and you know, I kind of like don't want my entire personality to be F1. I mean, I'm not ashamed of it by any means, but like I want there to be like some things in my place that isn't a race car. So it's just gonna be like dependent on how I can make sure that aesthetically these are displayed, but at the same time, like I want to be a nerd, but I also want like to have like an apartment that isn't just about F1. At least until I'm married, and then I don't care. That's never gonna happen. Anyway, enough of that. I actually, I was on Hinge today, and I'm never on Hinge. Like, I'm kind of just like over the dating. I've been single for so long, and this guy on Hinge, it said my love language is. Did I do this wrong? My love language is Formula One. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna marry this guy. He hasn't responded to me. So, you know, it's going great. I do like the nose of this vehicle. The way that it's printed is really nice. With the metallic bowl. And then we need did I do the same thing? I don't see this piece. The end cap. I'm trying to find it. This little like cheese wedge that goes on the end, I don't see it. Okay, fam, we found it. To be fair, I'm looking for a blue piece, but it was upside down like this and it was black. So, it's not really my fault. I mean, it is, but it's not. But, yeah, we're gonna put that on here. Make sure that's on. It's not very flush with the other part, but that's okay. Okay, now we need two of these little like diagonal pieces, and depending on which way they're going, we're gonna put a decal on them. So 28 and 29. 28 and 29. 28 is right here. I might use my tweezer. No, I'm not going maybe I should be using my tweezers. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's easier without it, and then sometimes I think it's easier with it. Okay. I'm surprised at how well I did that. In 3 takes. That's gonna go right there. And then 29 is gonna go right here. And we're gonna put 29 on. 29 is right here. That was really annoying that I stopped the video to find that piece that was just sitting there. But, you know, I was like, did I leave it in the bag? And I couldn't find it. And I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna not have that piece, but I'm glad that we found it. Okay, 2 of these pieces are gonna go on the bottom. So this piece is gonna go like this. And this piece is gonna go like this. And this is where I kind of fucked up last time, and I was like, I don't know if I'm doing this right or wrong. But I think we've done this enough now that I can kind of guess. All of the front wings have been pretty much identical, I think. So we need 27 and 30. 30 is right here. I just don't want it to be like over the edge, you know. And 27 is right here. The more that I do this, the less I care. Not the less I care, it's just like, okay, it's not that precious. You know? So, there's our front wing. And then we're gonna need one of these pieces, one of these pieces, one of these pieces, and this piece. And I remember building this, so that part goes there. This part goes here. And then this part goes like this over the top. And then we're going to put 13. We're going to put 13 right here, which is Cash App, Cash App, Cash App, Cash App. And that is going to go along this edge, edge, like that. And then that is going to go on the right side of the wing. Yeah. Like that. And then we're going to build the left side. So we need the same pieces. This piece, this piece. And you know what? I think I'm just going to keep going tonight. Normally I would probably, oh, I did that wrong. Normally I'd probably do this in 3 parts, but I really want to get this build done so that you can see it, and we're so close that I think that we can do it. Get these hairs out. And number 10. That's going to go on this side. It's a little crooked, but I think I'll be okay with that. these white pieces. So this piece is going to be like that. And that's going to be 17, and this piece is going to be 19. So let's go to 17 with the Hugo. Okay, I'm going to use my tweezers for this just because, like, I find that these littlest pieces, the littlest pieces are the hardest to get the sticker perfectly on. So that's that one, and then 19. So much dog hair. Just gonna go on this one. I have that Perfect Celebrity song by Lady Gaga in my head. I watched the Coachella performance and I was just blown away. Okay, so this is gonna go on either side of the wing. So this one is gonna go like this. And this one is gonna go on this side. Like that. And then we are going to put this together using one of these beams and not fishing it all the way through as we saw in the other section of the vehicle. We want to leave enough space so that we can fit this piece in, and honestly it has to be completely flush for it to go all the way through. And now we start seeing the vehicle come to life. And we have all these extra pieces that we'll put off to the side. And then we need bags 5 and 6. And bag 6. I see the dog hair on my station and it's driving me wild. Okay, we're gonna put all the tires up here, like I always do, and the hubcaps up here as well. And then we'll put the wheel wells up here, these pieces up here. I'm just trying to think of like how everything is like built together and what's going to be the most efficient way to process all of this. Put all of the black pieces over there, the blue pieces right there, the red. I'm going to put all the blue pieces, like I'm going to do this all together. Because I think that at this point, I can find them. I say that now and then watch, I won't be able to. Okay, we need one of these long pieces, one of these pieces, and we're gonna snap that. This is really confusing. Like, where are you? What are you doing, girl? Like, it looks like this. But I wouldn't know that unless I looked at the next picture, which was stupid. Anyway. Okay, then we need one of these pieces. same piece. Legos is so satisfying. It's just so like, I don't know. There's a bug right there. Do you see that? I feel like I'm about to commit murder. Sorry. Okay, we need one of these little pieces that is gonna go like this. Ow, my fingers hurt. Making like a little box. This is different than the other ones that we've built, I think. Someone's gonna comment and be like, no, it's the same thing. I think these. I think it's a little different. Hold on 1 second. My microphone stand just like came loose. We're just having a lot of technical issues, I guess, today. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Yeah, this is annoying me. I'm so sorry. Okay, I think we're back. This is gonna come over here. And then we're gonna build this out. Oh, this is why my microphone was like this, is because I was. It's because I was trying to like see the pieces and it's just being annoying. It's just that time of night, so I appreciate you dealing with my technical issues. We're gonna get this done. Okay, that goes on like this. And then this piece goes like this. And then we need a 1 and a 2. 1. I'm gonna use my tweezers for this. And a 2. With the VCARB racing balls. Isn't that cool? And that is gonna go on this side. And then we're gonna do the same thing for the following side. This. And 5 and 4. So 4 is right here. And 5. 5 is gonna go on to this piece right here. Like that. And then that is gonna go on this side. that. And then we need this piece and our lovely little LED light. And that is going to go like this. With one of our dots going like this. And we're going to put this on the back of the vehicle. So we have it like that. Next, we are going to put this piece on, clicking it into this piece right here. Nice. And then our back wing, we need number 3 and number 7. So I'm going to do number 3 first, which is right here. And this is like, I think the most important, one of the most important pieces to get like aligned perfectly. So oh, fuck. It's not like off, it's just for my personal taste, it's not perfect. Okay. Like, it helps that it's black and you can't see like exactly, but that is so much better. Okay. And now number 7. It's like I'm like performing surgery, like Operation, that game. Okay. And that is gonna clip on right here. And then we need this little piece that is gonna be this is weird. It's a little different than the other ones. Like, it looks different. It looks smaller. Or like more shallow, I should say. And we still haven't built the intake, whereas like, that's what we're about to do right now, but like, we've done that earlier in the building process for the other one, so we need if I can find it, this piece, and this piece. And that's gonna go right in the middle of this piece. And then we need this piece to go right behind it. This piece and this piece, which I love the metallic on that. That looks so good. We need 2 of or 1 of these pieces. I don't know which one is which. Guess this. Yeah. Like that. And then just like the McLaren, we have this little like ski piece, and that's gonna go right in front and clip in like that. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side, I believe. Yep. So this piece is gonna go like this. And that's gonna go right there. That metallic looks really good. Okay, now we need a single this, 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 and this. So this is gonna go on top of this. This is gonna go like that. And that is gonna go on top. And then this is gonna go on top like that. So this is like the T camera. It looks like looks like someone with like a bob, like a bowl cut. Oh my! And that's gonna go right here. And then we need two of these little hook pieces. There's one. Here's two. And those are gonna go alongside this, leaving one red dot on each side. And then we need these two pieces. And it's going to be 23 and 25, so 23 is right here. I'm going to use the tweezers for this. And 25. I was going to do this in like 3 parts like all the other videos, but I don't know, like I have been building these for so long now that like I just want to get them built. And not because like I don't want to take the time to make a 3rd video, but like I don't know, I'm really anxious to get them like displayed in my apartment. So I think that's kind of like where this was, but this is gonna go on that red dot. But the next one I have is, if you can guess it in the comments, guess which one I'm gonna build next. That one I'll probably do in 3 parts, or I'll do 2 parts, and I'll do a soft spoken and a whisper, and then I'll do a live to finish it. Or maybe I'll do a live to start it, I don't know. Okay, this is one of my favorite parts. We need one of these and 2 of the little like hook pieces. And this is the halo. And we're going to put it in. Nice little click. And we'll bend it all the way over to be right there. And then it just shows you that you can move it up and down, which, like I've said before, this Doesn't really happen in real life, but it allows you to move the driver in and out of the seat. Then we need the little wrench, and that is going to go at the top of the halo. And this is the first vehicle that doesn't have the little dot, like the little circle part that this sits in. It just kind of rests right at the top of that. Okay, now we need one of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these, and we'll build this like that. That actually builds really nicely, and we need number 16, which is right here. We only have 2 stickers left, 4 stickers left, 3 now. And we're going to put this on the side. So this is the side pod for Visa. And that's going to go, wow, on that little circle. Oh, and this moves, so how there's so many different pieces that actually move that we've seen before. So this moves up and down, which is kind of cool. So we're going to do that on the other side now. So we need one of these that goes like that. This that goes on top like this. And then this. And Visa is going to go on the other side. I really enjoyed the color of this car last year in real life. This is a little too royal blue for me. It reminds me of my high school rival, which was red, white, and blue. Yeah, so these move up and down, the side pods. I mean, they did a good job. The side pods having that space between, that's pretty great for the build. Okay, we just did that. Now we need to build the wheel wells. So I think these are extra pieces. And we are going to put the wheel well with these. So this goes in like that, and this goes in like that. And 33 is the number that we put on the top, and I think they're equal. 32 and 33, nope, they're not. So 32 is going to go on. I guess it doesn't really matter because they can be switched out, but 32 is going to go on this side. I mean, it'll be switched out on what way you put it on there, right? Watch I say that and then I'm going to mess it up. I mean, that's the end of our sticker, so happy to be done. So I think the thick 33, I think the thicker yeah, I fucked it up. Right. Yeah, I fucked it up. I literally said that like so confident too. And then realized, nope, you're wrong. I mean, it doesn't like, it's not life or death if you get this wrong, but, you know, these things, like, once they're on, they're on. Okay. That's annoying. I can't wait to be done with these stickers. I think I did this on the last one too. And it like messed up the, like as you can see right there, like I had to like mess it up a little bit, but whatever. Like I can't imagine building this as like a 10-year-old. My OCD, and it would not be as pretty. I do love the suspension on these newer models. They're like so good. Okay. Now we just did that. Now we need to do, like I said before, we have two different size tires, the fronts and the rears, which is so great. These would be the soft tires, the red Pirelli tires. The detail is so cool. Dog hair. But because the back wheels are thicker, we need to put a green dot on them. So we'll put that right there. And then the hubcap on. And then just the black back one. So that it's like aligned with the rest. And we'll put that on the back tire. I can't get over how different the back is. These cars are great. They are very similar to each other, but they're also very different. So like if you're building these, it's really cool to like see how different they are when they're built and in the building process. Obviously there's a lot that is the same, but also it's really cool to see the difference in the vehicles. At the end, I'll go through a comparison. We can do a video together. And I believe that is the end of the car. Yeah, so this piece and this piece go up here. We'll get the stickers out of the way. And then we can put our driver in. Make sure that wheel is nice and, or that mirror is nice and tight. And there we go. We have the Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. I will say it doesn't move very gracefully. Like it's a little low to the floor. Maybe there's something that I did wrong. Or maybe the tires are just stiff. Yeah, it just feels very like I might have to go back and look at this. There's something with this that isn't allowing it to, or maybe I just need to push it up more. Because that wheel is going. I think I just need to like, I don't know. I'll go back and look at it, but I think I did everything step by step wise. Maybe this is just a little too low. I don't know. We'll see. But that is the Visa Cash App Racing Bulls vehicle. It does look a little bare, to be honest. Like, compared to the other vehicles, this is very, like, I don't know, like, plain almost. Like, this is the most exciting feature, the side pod. But, like, in real life, that doesn't really happen like that. So, I don't know. But we have all of the vehicles here. If you've watched the other videos, we haven't had the Red Bulls in line in these end of booklet pamphlets. You do get all of the pieces if you wanted to, you know, build it together. But we did it, y'all. We made it through in 2 parts. Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. I hope that you were able to cross the finish line into relaxation. Leave a comment, a like, subscribe. Let me know what you like. Comment what you think the next build will be. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.